Y'all, got quite a bit done on it since last time. Almost everything is mounted. Just got to do a couple tabs for my 2 fuel tanks, and then those will be mounted, and then I can seal them up, put caps on all the tubes and everything, and filler neck. I got to put a bottom on here and put some stainless tubes in. I got a bunch of these like little stainless tubes that we're going to use for crossover feeds, returns, all that. So boost reference fuel regulator, that's going to be where we're going to mount the actual boost gauge. This is AFR right up here. 80 psi fuel pump, because we're going to be running on E85, methanol, and possibly even a nitro mixture in the future. Set up to run a microsquirt ECU, so stock ECU is out of there. This is all custom now. We are going to try to do something in the future when we actually get the methanol figured out. I want to run another injector up on the bottom on an angle like this, so it shoots fuel up and it bounces back and forth. One of the good things having all these bends is that will be my intercooler, that methanol injection right there. So it bouncing back and forth like that will strip a ton of heat out. Got quite a few questions of why I am not tapping into my engine oil. One, I don't want to contaminate. If I ever have a turbo failure, I don't need it going in the engine. Two, I don't need to put the turbo heat from that oil back in the engine. 3, my turbo is way too low to backfeed into the engine anyways. So I have to have a scavenging pump anyway, so I might as well just run another pump. So I'll run 2, a pressure and a scavenge on this, and this is going to be my oil tank for the turbo, and both pumps will get mounted right up underneath there. So it's a little bit more complicated, it's a little bit more weight, but it's a self-contained system to where I don't have to worry about anything with that going into my engine. I have low pressure pumps that are Pacific for these little turbos. I don't have smoking problems, over oiling problems. Very simple, very easy to use, so that's what we're using. Another cool thing, this has a lockout clutch. We just temporarily tried this, but there's no shoes up in there, so this thing is locked out. Floater style belt. We remachined the drive face and also the drive pulley there, and I was able to space things out enough to turn this thing into a floater, and it actually works pretty well. So real impressed with that system. Running 450 radiator up here. A boost reference regulator. It's going to be both my fuel tanks. Got an AEM air fuel gauge. Little boost gauge going to get mounted right there. And that's like a Chinese Grom Navi front end. I think it's like a Chinese Navi is what that's from. But this is pretty much the rundown of the turbo bike. This won't be straight. This will eventually get a bunch of pie cuts and actually go right there. So, but for now, I'm leaving it. It's also a stand for when I'm not using that. My little kickstand, I can lean right up on that pipe. Don't bother me none. But let me know what y'all think of it. A lot of work been done in the last week. Not bad for literally started this bike Saturday night, and it is now Wednesday afternoon. So not bad. 5 days of work. Not really, because I have a full-time job too. So not bad. Lots done. Let me know if you guys can come up with a name for this thing and what y'all think. See ya.